Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is September 1st, 2022. It's 4:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States in Rochester, New York, and this is my coping with schizophrenia blog entry for today. Um, Today, I'm kind of paranoid, and my delusions are pretty intense. I was at the bank, and I thought people were following me and spying on me. Um, Security guard came up and asked me questions that made me feel uncomfortable. I was only in the bank to withdraw money. Why was the security guard coming up to me and asking me questions? I didn't do anything. That got my paranoia and my delusions going pretty strong. I've been pretty bothered by it for the past few hours. I just came back from the store and some guy just walked up to me and says, "Get the fuck out of the way." That doesn't help my paranoia either. Doesn't help my anxiety. Doesn't help my delusions. It intensifies my auditory hallucinations, which have gotten worse over the past few hours. So my anxiety levels are pretty high. My depression is pretty severe. My paranoia and delusions are pretty high. The events actually happened, but then my imagination takes over and makes things seem worse than they really are. I think everybody's spying on me. I think everybody's out to get me. I think everybody's following me. I'm thinking everybody hates me. I'm less inclined to talk to other people when I'm paranoid. I'm less likely to hold conversations, ordinary conversations. My paranoia always gets triggered. My paranoia always gets triggered when somebody is rude to me for no reason. I start thinking people are following me. Everybody's angry with me. Everybody's pissed at me. I'm just very, very agitated right now. Very, very angry. Very, very delusional. Auditory hallucinations are intense. The auditory hallucinations are saying that people are following me and spying on me and everybody hates me. My anxiety levels are pretty high. I'm in control of my behavior. I'm not violent or suicidal. But I don't feel very good. Yesterday I saw my urologist and they pulled the urinary catheter out of me. I'm able to urinate normally again. We had cut my Zyprexa in half because we thought that might be causing the urinary retention. And since we cut it in half and we pulled the catheter out, I've been able to urinate normally. I'm still taking Zyprexa at night, 10 milligrams. We cut it down from 20 milligrams a day, 10 milligrams in the morning and 10 milligrams in the evening. Now it's just 10 milligrams in the evening. I don't know if that's increasing my paranoia, my delusions, my anxiety, my hallucinations. I'm doing the best I can to cope. I don't want to go to the psychiatric emergency room if it isn't necessary. I live in a pretty rough neighborhood, and people are often rude and mean-spirited, and I have no complaints about the apartment that I live in or the buildings that I live in, but the neighborhood really sucks. And on a hot summer day like today, people can be really fucking rude, and it agitates me, makes me angry, makes me more paranoid, makes me more delusional, makes me more anxious, increases my auditory hallucinations. My apartment's a mess. I have to clean it up. I just don't have the drive to do it right now. I'm too confused. I'm too angry. My thoughts are racing. I just don't feel very well. There's not much else to report on. Um, I went to the bank because I tried 3 different ATMs and my debit card wasn't working. I tried to buy a bus ticket at the public bus transit service. My card was rejected, so I had to go to the bank to get it straightened out. That's when the security guard came up to me and started asking me stupid questions. I didn't do anything wrong. I hate it when I didn't do anything wrong and people are fucking rude to me and they fucking ask me questions like I'm being suspicious or like I'm doing something wrong when I haven't done a fucking thing to them, and they're fucking rude to me for no fucking reason. I don't know what else to say. I'm just not doing real well.